Is she a liar? Is that why she's hiding out from the press? She doesn't want to tell the American people just how radical she actually is?
Well, if you look at her campaign, because she campaigned for this office that she seems to be getting now with no votes, and she's getting the nomination with no votes. Think of that. And it'll be between two people to who wins. And I think we're going to win because I think when people find out about, they know what I did and they loved it. They had no inflation. We did Space Force. We rebuilt our military. All these things. We got the biggest tax cuts ever in our history. Got the biggest regulation cuts in our history. They know all this stuff. That's good. But they don't know her. Most people don't know her. And she's a Marxist. She's a radical left Marxist. And this country's not ready for that. You know, I used to say this country will never be a socialist country. And I was right. They skipped socialism. They went from here down to here. They skipped it very quickly. And we just can't let it happen. It would be the end of our country. As we know it, as a good country, as a great country, it would be the end.
I've been in this business a long time, about 40 years. I've lived through Michael Dukakis and Walter Mondale and Hillary Clinton and John Kerry. This is by far nothing that comes close to the most anti-business, anti-small business agenda and candidate team that I've seen in my lifetime. It's pretty radical stuff. And you're talking about, you know, Kevin handled that issue of the taxes. This, in my opinion, if you put those policies in place, the doubling of the capital gains tax, the doubling of the dividend tax, the taxing unrealized capital gains, I believe that would cause about a 25 to 30% reduction in the stock market. I think it would absolutely kill investors. It would kill businesses. And then you put on top of that this idea of putting price controls on grocery stores, on 7-Elevens, Winn-Dixie stores. I mean, they're even talking about, what are they going to have? A grocery store police going down the aisles to make sure they're not raising their prices? One quick fact is really important for people to remember. Under Donald J. Trump, he was president for 4 years. The average inflation rate annually under Trump's presidency was 1.9%. It was 1.5% the month he left office. Biden and Harris took it to 9.1%. They caused the inflation. They have no plan to deal with it in the future. For people who care about their jobs and their wallet and their pocketbooks, I hope they vote their pocketbooks in November, because this is a clear contrast between these two candidates.
Well, we'll have 100 million people in this country within 4 years if she gets elected. 100 million. They've already allowed 20 million in. I think it's a lot higher than that. And they're pouring into the country. We have millions of people coming in, but hundreds of thousands of those people are criminals from Venezuela. They take them off the streets of Caracas and they bring them into our country, and then they announce their crime rate is way down. You know, that's what they've done. Their crime rate is way down now. But they come from Africa, Asia, the Middle East, and from South America. They're destroying our country.